Hello, and welcome to the Concert for Power, Starve for Power 2030 or Bust Hunger Strike, Day 58. Yep. And what did I stop eating for? I stopped eating to get the Concert for Power on the map and actually happening. And we're raising $2 million to make that happen. And I am not eating until we raise that initial critical $500,000. And right now we're at about a little over $50,000. So about $450,000 to go. And the game is that it actually happens this week. That's right, that we get the commitments for the rest of that money this week. Lots of things are happening, lots of conversations. So keep your intentionality and magic wands and secret chants or whatever else you use. And let's have that happen this week. And look, this isn't some stunt, okay? We're really serious. We've been at work on this for 7 years. And what we're at work on is something that's never happened before. So this isn't the next version of, hey, let's fix the problem called global warming. We're out to actually alter the human element that got us into the mess of the climate crisis, and that we at 2030 or bust say, is the only thing that's actually worth working on and that's going to get us out of the mess. All right. So the rising sea level, the increasing temperature, the hurricanes, all the stuff that's happening, that's the physical happening of the climate crisis. That's the physical element of the crisis. We're dealing with the human element of the crisis. And the human element of the crisis means you got to get into how we as human beings relate to ourselves. That I relate to myself as a product of my history. I relate to myself as some set of attributes and characteristics. I relate to myself as this finite entity, fundamentally unchangeable. And I relate to others as inherently separate from me. And how I relate to the planet is as somehow this kind of subspecies of life, lesser than the human species, completely, again, separate from me. So we're out to alter that whole deal. Oh my gosh, what? Boy, something that we've really bitten off, okay? No kidding. But be clear that that's what 2030 or bust is out for, is really, no kidding, a shift in this whole business of what we think of as ourselves and each other and our relationship with the world. We're out to alter that whole deal. Because from where we sit, if we just end the climate crisis and humanity gets out of it unscathed, it was better to have had the thing. Extinction would be a better alternative. So, you might not like our tactics. You might not agree with us. Maybe you think the website's not as great as it should be, or maybe you don't like our background, or maybe you think I'm an idiot for going on a hunger strike. Fine. Okay. Not a problem. But don't mistake any of that with our mission, which is to empower humanity in ending the climate crisis. And that critical element is empowerment, for human beings to have a whole new kind of power, so that you could actually stop somebody on the street and ask them the question, what action did you take today to end the climate crisis? And they could tell you. So just a taste of what we're here for. Go to our website, 2030ourbust.org. Find out all about us. Make a donation, make an investment right there to go to our GoFundMe page. If you want to be a corporate sponsor, if you want to be a more of an institutional sponsor, maybe you want to invest $125,000 or $250,000 or $500,000 or $1 million. That's available. Go to the contact us button right there and write us a note, and we will get in touch with you and see how we could work that out. But we're here for we're here for the big kahuna. We're here for the whole enchilada, whatever phrase you want to use. But what we're up to is much bigger than simply handling an environmental issue. We're here to deal with what the heck it is, this human being stuff, this humanity stuff. And maybe, just maybe, we can put a crack in the armor of that. And that will make a difference, not just for the climate crisis, but for everything else that we're dealing with that seems too big and out of reach. So we invite you to invest. We invite you to get in touch with us. We invite you to be a part of 2030 or bust and support us in producing this amazing, amazing concert that's going to be happening in early 2023, where we ring the bell around the world and announce that it is time to deal with the human element of the climate crisis. All right, well, that's it. And who makes the difference is you. What makes the difference is action, and when makes the difference is now.